side get me that man like that. More like that. I got to the rest. And then trail money sound. Counting up all that. I done made this shit a habit. I'm on Twitch, I'm streaming mad. My streaming game like Stephen A. Pretty ways I gonna get paid. Hit money quick. Don't fuck with them. Cause nigga fake. That you a phone. I don't wanna know you all the time. What make me sound like James Brown? Every song I switch my floor, this shit be sitting like a bowl. So you gonna tell your money total. That shit gonna be hard. I'm gonna make a video. The video just gonna be on this shit right here. The video gonna be people playing bad, rapping the damn song, bro. This shit gonna be hard. Ooh, this shit gonna be hard. I'm gonna make the video. Put the microphone up. Let's say this acapella. Did that trail money sound? It ain't no cow whenever I rap it. I done made this shit a habit. I'm on Twitch, I'm streaming bad. My street the game like Stephen A. Anyways, I'm gonna get paid, get money thick, you gonna get laid. Pay you a phone, I like your case, I wanna hold you all the time. What made me sound like that ground? I get that paper like fold, so but tell me. I fight that win and rap my verse. I keep winning, nigga, person, when I talk about my nigga, I try to snap. Sometimes I'm fucking by myself, I feel like I have no bro. I'm sitting here and doing nothing, raise up and choke. Let me get that from the reason. Take the action like a guy, I give it a win, so what you have. I gotta go find that line. I keep the wind, that be my psyche. Keep it full like baby Rob. In the world, I like to carry. I'm on Twitch, don't stream mad. My stream the game like Stephen A. Anyways, I'm gonna get paid, get money thick. Don't fuck with them, cause nigga fake, baby, with a phone. I wanna hold you all the time. What made me sing like James Brown? Every song I switch my floor, this shit be sick, nigga. I get that paper like a photo soldier, but tell your money total. Soldier, but tell your money total. Bro, I'm recording a video right now. That's why I keep doing this shit over and over again, bro. Please don't get aggravated with me, bro. point, man. Ain't no point in even playing with that shit, but I be wanting to get on. Now I can get on, what I'ma do? What the fuck I'ma do? I can stream all night, what the fuck I'ma do? I know one thing though, bro, my motherfucking TV too that now, bro. I gotta turn that shit down. Boy, we never bring it over. Hey, baby, food good, yo. Yeah.
Yo, get out my food.
Need Hawk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Need Hawk was sorry for it. She never got to me. Oh, sorry for it. She was bad. Man, bro, my team fire, bro. My team fire, bro. Damn, he got everybody. He got everybody. Yeah, everybody, bro. What I'm gonna do? He got everybody. I'm gonna go hard.
The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
We got playmakers there, man. We got to be playing smart, y'all. Can't get scared, bro. They got to give them their team to take down.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught by Williams on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
He put in work.
Not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm, find that timing to wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
That boy Williams put in work, bro.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Sellers. Release to the back. Makes the grab in their space. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down and rolling the dice.
Like, what did he even do?
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He breaks a tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Takes a hit as he fired.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Lead, bro, lead down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Throwing Sellers. It's complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah, they hit him.
Bringing the heat.
Oh, they hit
Complete
him.
out of the backfield. They
Come
get him
on,
on
bro.
the ground, but
Execute.
not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th
Execute
down
when it needs
conversion.
to be done.
Really good job there.
That's all I
Don't
need you to
force
do.
anything. Take your
Execute
time,
when it
and he
needs to be
finds his
done.
man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the
put that ball in
defense.
there for
Understand
Sam.
that they're
Right.
dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can.
There's a creep. Headed to the end zone.
Smart with these balls,
He's
bro.
into the end zone.
I can beat anything.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
Go
play smart. I beat
Carolina.
myself.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
I beat myself. I be doing everything I need to do, bro. Do not let slip up, let me go. Do this, do that. All I gotta do is put my foot to the man, over with, bro. I'm telling you, bro. No money spent, too. This shit all no money spent. This shit all off the muscle, bro.
On the run from inside his own 5. Discards him with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Man, oh man, if you bet that for us,
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense in a bunch formation. Takes a handoff. It's Charles. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Throwing Russell. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's all stop. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Running to the left. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks into the open. just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Ducks! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Pressure coming.
Got his ass up.
Snagged out of the air.
Got his ass up, my boy.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the clock run out. Got his ass up, my boy Williams. Let's get it.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a second and long. Sellers.
Oh my God!
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
I probably gotta get a better quarterback, bro. Sellers might be the problem, bro.
Now facing a third and long. Play fake, Sellers. Going downfield for the big play.
Come on, boy. What I told you, bro. Every time, bro. Every time, my boy.
Touchdown, Coastal. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Third down type shit. That nigga Will went up there and smashed that hole.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled
Will,
and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return.
Trying to put him on game. I say I be following this shit.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for room.
Get him. Let's go, bro.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Keelan Russell escapes the pressure to his right. Now he'll fire back into the middle.
Oh my God, bro! I ain't want to run into him, bro. I wanted to kill him.
Huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
That was that no contact play. That's a run, bro.
The run inside. It's Charles. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
When the hit play, yeah,
And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage. Ready to run another play.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? Or are you going to force them to pass the football?
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. There's some room. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I absolutely love this, man. I love offenses that stay aggressive. Like, yes, you could have kicked the field goal. Obviously, the longer the field goals get, man, the least amount of percentages you make. Stay aggressive. Keep it in your offensive hands. And I love the physicality up front on that 4th down.
But defense, we have got to find a way to get that guy on the ground. That is poor tackling. It's poor run defense. It's one thing in that situation to give up a first down, fine. You can't let him take it to the house. For an explosive run like that, that is a backbreaker if you're on defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, Sellers. Got a man, it's Woods. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Got it.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Making side adjustments here. Sellers. Under fire. Hauls it in. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Hurry up, bro.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Time for a new QB, though. We're going new QB, bro.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Sellers on the play action. Fires to the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. 4th down, Sellers. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Russell. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Turns it on in midfield. Hits a seam wide open. Inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And the shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guy.
Maybe a crease. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Enough of that shit, man. Can't play some red, dog. Take a break with the Ultimate Team shit, man. Ultimate Team shit for y'all, bro. Taking a break from that mushy, man. That mushy pissing me off, dog.
It's the Ohio State.
I get back on that bitch.
And the Oregon
The weekend.
Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse
I'm gonna play red, bro. Man.
That
Mushy pissing me off.
on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to
20
play
and
for
11.
the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in
Raiders
Eugene,
beat for
Oregon.
itself 20
This
and
is one of
11.
the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Trying to escape and get it himself.
He gotta be glad he got
On
that.
the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. Makes a move. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Throwing more. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
He'll toss it. And he brings down the option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
This offense is going to challenge the defense.
I hate that more than that.
Assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Oh, my God.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
No way, we ain't going out like that.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Oh, he got it.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Say it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
On 3rd and goal, here. Right on the money. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string.
That's a plug, man. We started that boy for a field goal. That's a plug, man. We'll take that.
Extend their lead even further.
Everybody that's on the live right now, hit the follow button, hit the
You
like
wanna be
button, baby. Let's go.
aggressive, man. Right
OTB the
down
game.
the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Again, it's Moore. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dante Moore looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. 4th down, Moore. Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass.
Man, boy, got it, man. I'm finna make some eat, dog. We're gonna be right back, bro.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's more to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore will throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. He'll set up to throw. The quick out. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Moore. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, North Carolina. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Again, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Not not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's Sellers to throw. That's caught. It's held. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The shot that clears, line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Forced out of the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, shot to clear. They take the lead with that score, and number 1 all of a sudden in a little bit of trouble. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. Might have a chance. Inside the 30. The 10. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality.
Great place to start for this offense. They go play action with Sellers. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sellers finds a tight end down the gut. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Quarterback may change this route. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Going for 6. Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and goal as they try to punch it in from the doorstep here in overtime. Throwing Sellers. Rushes on him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime. They'll move the wide receiver. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. On the move, it's Jackson. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on 1st and goal in overtime. From the red zone, it's Jackson. Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
A lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start
The Ducks ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Looking for space. It's Jackson.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wesco's got it in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Headed outside, it's Taylor. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got a man. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Throwing Russell. Makes the grab. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Ducks are rolling down the field. To throw, it's Russell. Tight end finds a soft spot. Got a little grass. Still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Wide receiver going in motion. Fighting off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Here's a heat. Breaks loose. Busts through behind his pad. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Jackson.
I want to see that shit up doing
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Here's Sellers to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Makes the grab. It's held. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Sellers from the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. Looking to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business.
He's telling y'all about that boy Wayne.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sellers dances away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Someone moved a little
come on, bro.
early.
Y'all knew the
Offense
play
will
and still
go
went back
backwards.
in.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy time. He's going to run it. Snags it on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And
guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Sellers. And a short tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keelan Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit it while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, create an interception.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Complete. Open space at the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Russell. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Woods. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It's a fumble. defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll try the left side. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Right back to him on the ground. Maybe some room here. Quick step and go. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Starts to scramble to the left. Got it in the middle. It's held. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying the run, it's Jackson. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the shot that clears will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Has it back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half. I
think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have...
There he goes! He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. motion from the wide receiver. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle.
And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon! They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Throwing Russell. Crosses the line of scrimmage. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Here's the pressure. Back open in the middle. Breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their 1st drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see.
Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keelan Russell. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return.
there was no food in the sock that you told me. Is that what you told me? Discoloration.
And the Red Hawks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the run, it's Jackson. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Snags it, there's running room. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The shot that clears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throwing, Sellers. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Missed the connection on second, now looking at a 3rd down. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short, Reese, that DB gets to take it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game, something that they pride themselves.
And that ball is live in the backfield. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
That ball carrier...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
886 bouncer. 886.
Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, shot to clear. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. In the red area, it's Woods. There's a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
949 Rockstar! 949 Rockstar! Here we go!
Here's Sellers to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Shakes off the defender. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down.
214 close. 214 close.
Sellers. Got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the shot to clear will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Jackson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The shot that clears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Throwing Sellers. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Woods. Got enough for the 1st. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on? There's some room. Touchdown, Redhawks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You gotta...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Play fake, Sellers. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. It's Helms. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Makes the catch. Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting the 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Sellers to throw. With the catch, it's Marsh. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the shot to clear has come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Sellers. Pulls it in. Smashes ahead. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Oh, they're after him. There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sellers. That's got it. Touchdown, Coastal. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for space, it's Woods. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe a crease. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
And he makes the grab for the deuce. The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offense.
Flying down the left side. The 40. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Redhawks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Miami, Ohio, 33. Coastal Carolina, 21. Number 0, set to kick this one away.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Throwing, Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pitting their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Uncorks one. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes.
We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. Enter the darkness of night and enter the Hokies to enter Sandman. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
It is the best entrance in college football. At night, Sandman. The Virginia Tech Hokies are rocking. Nice.
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. So Virginia Tech's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Line getting set on second down.
Here we go. Ready. 180. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll run it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they've got a first down here to open the period. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Gets it out quickly.
Man, this guy...
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job.
Using his legs, it's Cano. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Takes the easy completion. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27.
Here we go. Ready. Let's go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, we're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the form.
And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
To the air on 1st down. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fires complete on the crosser. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And that one is right on target if his target was the first. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Raymond. Across the 35. They'll finally get him. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Raymond. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. The option look. The pitch. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Irish needing just inches for the 1st down. Now the play fake. Pulls it in with one hand. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to back and leaves it. Look out, he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team.